Hello there guys, and welcome back to our car modeling tutorial. And today in this episode what we're going to do is a little bit different to what I said we would do in the last episode. I was thinking that we'll come around here and start extracting some of the panels, but what I want to do first is just finish up some little details. So for example, fill in this gap here, have a look at maybe doing the exhausts. We've got another bar that we need to put across the front here. What we could do is we could actually maybe add in the curvature for the rear light here, and then maybe create the glass, because a lot of the times when it comes to creating the glass and the information, I often do that fairly late, and it kind of screws us over a little bit. So we will do it a little bit earlier just to make it a little bit easier on us. We could maybe, if we've got time, have a look at the vents as well, just so we've got a straight run into the next session. We also have the wing mirrors to do as well, actually. So what I'll do is we'll do all these little odd jobs first, and then we'll do the wing mirrors. And I'll probably speed up a portion of the wing mirrors. Now if you followed the channel before, you'll know that I hate doing the wing mirrors of cars. So hopefully if I get the opportunity to speed that up, that would be awesome. Let's just make this in a very similar fashion to how we made the bar across the bottom, the additional section across the bottom. Let's just snap that into the center, and I'll bring this over here. Now we need to obviously lower this down. Oops. Let's take this over here. We need to bring this up and take this down here, so that looks fine. We can maybe extend, because it is going to fade into that next position there. At this stage what we can do is we'll delete this side face, and we'll also delete the rear face, the back face too, that which we won't need. So if we pull this into position, we can see that's already going to fade nicely inside there. So let's grab these front vertices and just bring the shape to it. We are going to need to grab the back ones as well and pull these up like so. And that's going to curve inside there fine. And let's maybe grab all of these, because we don't need it to be that thick. I think we will have some honeycomb mesh in here at some point. Let's have a look. Look at the front. So yeah, so we will have honeycomb mesh in here anyway, so maybe we'll bring that to about there. Roughly the same thickness as when we add the mesh, no doubt. We need to get some curve to this too. What I think we'll do is maybe we'll just curve the front, we won't bother bringing the back forward. Let's bring that out here. Okay. So it looks like we need some curve to the front of this, so let's insert a loose loop. Let's drop one, maybe just about here. Just grab that top edge there. It looks like we want to be maybe at that fold height a little bit sooner. Like so. Let's just add another one here. And again we'll grab this edge. And we'll just add the curve to that as well. Could also, because it doesn't look like this is going to be flat, we'll add two edges inside here, like so. Maybe more so as it gets a bit further out. So this protrudes fairly significantly. Now we're going to want to get curve onto this as well. So let's insert some edge loops. Let's drop one in the middle here. Maybe something like that. Drop one just here. We'll go for maybe one more down there. Okay, so that looks pretty good. So let's drag our darker material onto this. Let's see if we can flip that over there. Okay, and then, like I said, we'll have some honeycomb mesh at the back of that vent anyway, so that looks good. Let's have a look at this side here. Let's maybe build off what we already have. And we'll hit Control E. I'm just going to bring it in and up. What to do with that is this. We'll want to bring these this way. Something like that. And then let's grab them again, so we'll go for the same edges. And bring them into position around here. Do that. And what we'll want to do is grab all of these, pull them in, maybe just something like that. Also want to grab these top edges here. I'm just going to make sure that we're inside. We'll just pull that up. Okay, so that looks good. What we could do with this is we'll just grab their faces for it and we'll just extract that too. Because we know that that's a separate portion. And then if we grab some of these edges here, we'll just take it ever so slightly away. So, because we know that that's a separate portion, we can do the same with this. Let's drop on our darker material. On the S version, which is what we're working towards here, that is dark rather than chrome. Oh, looks like we've got an issue there, which we don't want. Let's get rid of that. Okay, now let's have a think. Could have a look around the back here then. Because we do know that this headlight is curved and it's currently not. Now we could do this two ways. I think what we'll do is we will do something like this. And that will allow us to pull these down here, like so. So that's going to allow us to get that curve that we need. Okay, so we've got something like that. We are also a little bit inset, but we'll maybe save that until we're extracting the panels. Okay, so that looks good. Let's have a look at these vents. Okay, what I'm going to do is grab all of these and just pull them over. Bring all that over just a little bit there. It looks like all we're going to really need to do is let's just do that and this. Now, I just want to make sure we're maintaining the line up here. Let's drop that down. Something like that. Let's get a good view of these on my references. Okay, so let's grab them. Let's grab the faces here and let's extract them. Now it looks a little bit different to what's on the blueprint here. It looks like it's kind of like a sideways scoop. So let's do that and let's do that. I'm going to drop an edge, maybe not quite at the center of this. Let's go for that. We'll get rid of this edge real quick. Let's just find the right point, which I think probably there. I want this one maybe to be further over here. Oops. Okay, so we'll go for something like that. And then it looks like we'll be able to remove that there. So this is going to be a vent that actually rises up and out. So if we pull each of these up, like so. And we'll start fairly low and then we'll go a little bit higher into the center here. And start to drop that down. We're going to grab, looks like we've got vertices here we don't need. We're going to grab these faces here and we are going to drop them down and rotate them around like so. And I am going to just merge them. So bring them back up here. Oops. Okay, looks something like that. And then I imagine here what we could do is let's extrude these in. We'll just scale them probably. And then take them just down and inside like so. Oops. So do something like that. I do, however, think this still needs to pop up a little bit more. Just be a little bit more aggressive on there. Yeah, that looks good. What I want to do as well is let's grab all the edges around here, hit Control E, and just extrude that down inside the actual body of the car. Okay, so that's looking good. A little bit of a scoop inside there, which is fine. Okay, now we're going to need to think about the rear brake light as well. So you can see inside here we've got a little bit more detail that we need to add. Let's go in here. So what we could do is let's insert an edge loop. Let's maybe drop in a point just here, so we can actually draw it in like so. See if there's any curvature that we can get in there. Okay. Now we can insert an edge loop. Something like that should be fine. Don't think we'll need to do anything else to that, so let's just bring that here. It looks like with this we're just going to want to, let's go back through here. It does start from the front, so it looks like we're just going to want to maybe just rotate this. Something like that. And then we can merge these to the existing vertices. And then we're going to just want to get rid of that face there. Okay, so we've got the spot in there for the rear brake light, which looks fine. I think what we could do is we could actually do the exhausts too. So let's bring in a pipe here. And get this rotated. Now let's jump into our rear view. Okay, so what we'll do with this is let's scale this down. We'll probably just scale this until at the right circumference, something like that. Now thickness, it looks like the thickness is fairly good just now. Let's try 0.4. Okay, so 0.4 looks good for the thickness of our pipe here. Let's just make it a little bit longer there. Okay, so we can see that we need to rotate this ever so slightly as well. Now before we do that, what I think we'll want to do is grab all the edges here, and we want to grab all these interior edges. And I'm going to want to pull those in, maybe somewhere just like there. I'm going to want to insert an edge loop. Maybe before we pull those in, let's insert the edge loop just now. That's going to let us. There we go. So insert an edge loop just there. Now we can grab these here and we'll pull this in. I'd say maybe to about there. Something like that. And then we're going to need to rotate the edges here. Just something like that. That should be fine. That should be okay. And we'll want to maybe bring these down like so. Maybe want these to look a little bit more central. So let's just pull that down as well. Okay, so we'll get a little bit smooth to that when it comes to it. What we'll do for now is let's grab both of these edges and we're going to bevel these, and let's just increase the fraction here to 0.7, and our segments here we're going to add 2, just so that we've got a nice rounded lip. And then we're going to bevel this to inside here. Maybe take the fraction down a little bit more and add another segment inside there, just so that's going to smooth quite nicely as we go. Okay, so that's one of the central exhausts done. We'll just copy the other one over. It does look like on my references it's a little bit bigger than that, so let's just a bit more size. Okay, so we're looking pretty good in terms of the details now. I think what we'll just need to do is add in our wing mirror. Okay. So for the wing mirror, let's firstly create a base inside here. And we'll do that with a basic box. Now it looks like it's probably going to sit, let's see if we can see anything better up here. Okay, so it looks like it's going to sit just there. Now our top here, we're going to want to be something like that. Okay. Now with this is just going to be a basic polygon, just kind of sat here. It's going to be hidden for the most part by the wing mirror as well. So we're just going to get this nice and small. Now we want this nice and small because when we come to do the interior, we don't want to have to edit these sections too much. So just go something like that, but we want it to be on the outside of the glass, like so. Let's get this all the way into the corner here. Take this one over here. this one in position as well. Okay. So we're just going to want that to sit there, like so. And we'll drop that there. Okay, so that's looking fine. So, in order to create our our side view mirror, should I say, I'm going to just start with a pipe this time. And I'm going to take the thickness, let's get it rotated first. And we'll take it also down here, because we're going to want to see this in our back view. So we're going to take the thickness right down. 0.04, and then we're just going to take the subdivision down to something like 8. And then we can add a few more in should we need to. So we'll bring this in here. Okay, so something like this. Now, we're going to need this to split at about that point, so we'll have that point there. So I think what we'll do here is let's keep this fairly simple. So we'll just keep those 3 there, and those 2 faces there, those 2 faces here. Let's just add 1 edge loop here, just to help curve that up a little bit better. 1 here. Maybe bring that up here. Down here. And there. So we've got matching geometry kicking about as we go through there. Now what we don't need right now is any of this crap, so we'll get rid of that. So we've just got the basic outline there of the wing mirror. And we'll bring this down here. I'm just going to center the pivot for now. So we'll bring this down into position now that we've got that angle correct. We're just going to need to rotate this, just so it kind of suits the same angle. Okay. And we're going to need to bring that back down now so we can see again on our rear view. We'll see now that we've moved slightly out of position for a lot of this stuff. So just bring these back up. All of these here we need to push over there, and these ones over here. Just bring that over here. Obviously adjusting those points like that is going to mean we're a little bit off now. So I'm just going to grab them and just straighten them back over here and here. Okay, so we've got the shape there now nicely for the wing mirror. We've also got the positioning nicely as well at the end here. So now what we're going to want to do is firstly let's grab our interior edges. I'm just going to hit Ctrl E to take those in, like so. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go to Mesh, Edit Mesh, and fill the hole. Mesh, fill hole even. Then select the face, and we are going to extract. So that's going to be our glass, our mirror inside, and now we've got the face going around here. I'm going to grab the edge here and hit Ctrl E and just bring that back. This is going to be our first Okay, that's going to be our first section just there. Now we're going to want to do this in portions. So I'm going to grab all of these top edges and hit Ctrl E. I'm going to take that in. At the same time, I'm going to start now to drop this down. And we can see that we have a line here that we need to respect. We've also got these portions coming over here. I'm going to take the same edges again, just make sure we're looking good at the top view. Okay, so take the same edges again, I'm going to extrude them again. This time we should be able to go the whole way. So let's just bring these down here. So I should just go the whole way, see how that looks. Yeah, okay, that should be okay. Let's bring that down here. We'll bring all these down now to meet the line. So that's going to be the top portion there of our headlight. We are going to need to grab each of these and pull them in this direction. So now if we grab those same edges again, I'm going to hit Ctrl E. I'm going to bring them down. You can see in here the rough angle that we want to bring those down there. Let's actually bring everything down here. Okay. And then we'll grab all of these and bring them in. Maybe grab these and bring them in a little bit there. And here we'll want to snap. And we'll want to merge them. Now we're going to need to make sure that we're following the line a little nicer around here. So we're going to grab this point, pull that out there. Get that one there. Okay. That's looking good. And then it looks like we're just going to need now to create this lower section down here. So we'll grab each of these again. Actually, let's grab each of these instead. Let's see. No, we'll do these ones. So bring these down. And again, we'll continue to go underneath a little bit there. So bring those down to about there. And let's merge these ones here together. I'm just going to bring each of these up a little bit as we go around. This one probably wants to come in here. Now, what we'll need to do is we'll need to grab these edges now. And bring them in the way. And I think what we'll do is we'll bring them all the way to match what we have here. Go to here. Okay. I think we want to maybe start pulling up a little bit here actually. We're sitting a little bit low. So what we'll maybe do is we'll maybe bring we'll need to take these all of these here down a bit as well. We need to drop an edge loop down here. Okay. Let's see, let's bring that down there. A bit more curve to it. So it looks like these ones here need to be lower. Like so. And let's bridge the gap here and do the same here. Allow us to drop an edge loop through there. Let's do something like that, and then it'll be a case of this bit here. We'll hit Control E and take that bit in. Okay, so we'll want these points then to move out like so. So all that to kind of flow around in that direction. Those to come inside here. We need these to be lower. And then we'll just want to drop these inside the block just there. Okay, so that'll be fine for a really basic wing mirror just now. And what we'll be doing is we will be extracting elements of that just like we do with the actual body as well. I guess, I think we'll call that episode just there. We've got a basic wing mirror, just like we've got a basic body shape inside. And we've sorted the brake lights and the vents in the front. So in the next episode we definitely will be extracting the panels, and then the subsequent episodes after that we'll be adding all the details to the elements. Okay, cool.